Hey, how's it going, people? I know it's been a very long time. Um, Not a lot going on, so, you know, stuff like that can happen. But I believe the last video I uploaded was in October, late October, or maybe mid-October. I'm not entirely certain, but it's been a while. Um, since then, I've gotten uh, married, and we've moved into a new house. I've gotten a new dog and been adjusting into the military life as well as being newly married and all those other neat responsibilities. Recently, about a week or so ago, I had a birthday, and yeah, so I've been very busy with adulting, I guess, and I haven't had time to really make videos, but I've been thinking a lot about it as time's been progressing, and I decided I'm going to start trying again. I don't know how often, um, 'cause it is a bit of a busy time for me right now, but I will do my best to at least try to make a video once or, you know, once a week maybe, or once every 2 weeks. We'll see. Um, as you know, I'm in the military, so it's kind of hard to say because of the time consumption. But I've been pretty happy. I built a man cave. I think I'll do a separate video on that. Um, Recently, though, I got the Sword Coast Adventurer. Uh, sorry. Recently, I got the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, which is a book from D&D 5e, and I was thinking we'd go through it on the PDF. That way, you guys could see it. I've liked it so far. It's pretty inclusive as far as the maps. There's also some racial origin concepts that'll help you if you're a tiefling and you're wondering, you know, what type of tiefling you are if you needed more of a background edge. It does have some in-depth guides on those as well, and it's like sub-racial origins. If that makes sense, but I'll try to show you in a minute here. Um, and this is the context here. If you're wondering what's actually inside the contents, you'll see Welcome to the Realms. We'll go through magic, gods, religion, how time could work, different lands that are connecting to the Sword Coast. It goes more in depth into the Sword Coast and into the north as well. Um, I'm just reading off of the contents for you, so if you can't see the screen. As well as in Chapter 2, the Sword Coast and the North goes further into that. Chapter 3 will be races into the realms. Um, Chapter 4 will be classes. Chapter 5 will be more background information. Like I said, just a context. If you wanted to have an origin story with a city watch, or a clan crafter, a cloistered scholar, a courtier, a faction agent, far traveler, inheritor, knight of the order, mercenary veteran, urban bounty hunter, Uthgard tribe member, and it says a watered Havian noble, whatever that means. Anyway, let's go to 103 and check out what I was talking about with the races. So if I drag over to 103, damn, is it telling me it's limited? All right, hold on, real quick. I'm gonna go grab the physical book. We're gonna look through it together. I did not know the PDF just decided to stop working on it. By the way, I don't purchase the PDF. I use a separate site, but this is the book, and I can just read it off to you from here. Um, so it's at page 103. Go back to the table of contents here, and then I'll just drag this off this side or whatever so we can see both going on. Alright, so races of the realms. Faerun is home to many races. Some of the immigrants from other worlds found their way here in ancient times when gates and portals were more plentiful and easier to traverse. Others are relative newcomers to the world, still finding a place for themselves amongst the long-established races. The civilizations of the elder races have declined, while those of the younger races are flourishing and spreading ever outward. The character races described in the player's handbook are all found in the realms, along with some sub-races unique to Faerun. Each character race has all the traits of the primary race, as given in the player's handbook, plus traits for each sub-race that are unique to those individuals. These chapters provide racial traits for a sub-race only when they differ from or replace those given in the player's handbook. The information in this chapter is specific to the realms, so if something stated here differs from what presented in the player's handbook, this material takes precedence. Anyway, it's talking about dwarves, right? An overview. Then it'll go off into shield dwarves, gold dwarves, gray dwarves, Draugr, subrace traits. Oh, gray dwarves are Draugr, or Dorgar, whatever, however you pronounce that. Then it talks about dwarven deities, kind of gives you a general overview of the language. I don't know if you could see that. Probably can't. But yeah, it does have like an alphabet. And then it goes into elves. Moon elves is a subrace, sun elves, wood elves, dark elves, and then elven deities. And then it has the same thing with the alphabet. Halflings, you have Lightfoot, Strongheart, and then halfling deities in this book. It goes into humans, which I would have never thought of. And I guess with the humans, their subraces are mainly based on territories and cities, as I can see. Dragonborns just states that it has uncertain origins, but it tells you more about their culture, their philosophy, and their religion. Gnomes have forest gnomes, rock gnomes, deep gnomes, gnomish deities. Talks more about half-elves, their mixed heritage. There's a text here that says the gods of two peoples. So then it goes over half-orcs. Same thing, background, half-orc homelands. Half-orc deities, possible deities that they could worship. Tieflings. More of the same. It adds some things, some unique things to classes, starting with the barbarians. It adds bardic colleges for the bards. Clerics have a arcana domain in this one, because it added one more domain for them. Circle of Swords, Emerald Enclave, Moon Shia circles for the Druid circles, added 3. Fighters have a new martial archetype called the Purple Dragon Knight. Monks have some text here for the Dark Moon and the Heen Fist. Long Death Monks and the Sun Souls. I'm just reading things I look at. Paladins have orders. Order of the Companion, Order of the Gilded Eye, Order of Similar, and the Sacred Oath. Oath of the Crown. Yeah, and it comes with some new spells and stuff. Rangers have some extra stuff. based on their race, it looks like human, elf, halfling, dwarf. Rogues have roguish archetypes: master of tactics, master of intrigue, mastermind, insightful manipulator. Oh, sorry, mastermind. Oh, yeah, it is something. Soul of deceit, swashbuckler, fancy footwork. Comes in, yeah, comes in an archetype at level 3. It keeps going. Panache, Packish Audacity, Elegant Maneuver, Master Duelist at different levels. Sorcerers have Wild Magic, Draconic Magic, Magic of the Storm. Sorcerer's Origins, it goes into that. Warlocks and different patrons that they could serve. Goes more into depth with those. Wizards, talking about war wizards, like, okay, red wizards, war wizards, blade slinging, and then it goes into, like I said, the backgrounds here, which I thought were pretty interesting. That'll help more, and just, more maps and stuff than anything else of Faerun. And if you haven't really played D&D, it's all based. I mean, if it's all based, I mean, Baldur's Gate 3. Sorry, my language is fucked up, but Baldur's Gate 3 is based off of Faerun. So the Sword Coast is in Faerun. Baldur's Gate is a city in D&D, and this is the book. I've been working on getting a collection for 5e, so I've been slowly progressing, and that's kind of why I made this video too, was just to go back into this and talk about how I felt about the book. I think on its own, it does help it does help, and it is slightly cheaper than the rest of the books right now. I got it for $30 on Amazon. And if you guys do go to board game stores, like even this will be $50 generally, but see, it says here US $39.95 and then Canadian $53.95 for retail purchases. So just keep that in mind. I also got, I guess I could show you what else I've gotten for D&D. Still need to find people to play with, of course, but I got the Toy Full die set, and it comes with a die tray, which I like very much. I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you that. And I also got an Abasha. Got an Abasha map, which I'll show you in a second here. I just gotta get around without pulling all these cords in my face. Headphone wire. Okay. So, a couple months ago, I got this as well. It's a tray, and then it has like, different symboled dragons, and they're all kind of color coded for the people playing D&D with you. They have like slightly different dragons on them. It's all pretty much the same. And then the die inside are kind of colored with that aesthetic. And then it comes with a tray so you can throw the dice there, which I thought was really nice. It was just like $15 a while ago. And then the Abashai mat. It's inside it comes with markers, a little screen that goes over the mat. It's all kind of like cubes, like a general D&D mat. And then on the other side, it's hexagonal spaces that connect to each other. But it's for you to be able to write and kind of draw the map as the players are exploring it, if you're going to be a dungeon master. So, yeah, I have a few books, got a few things going. And yeah, that's the book anyway. I just wanted to go over that. I thought it was really cool. it's kind of hard to find people in this generation because I'm a little bit older and I feel like a lot of younger people just want to like play video games and get drunk, and that's not really something that's a part of my life anymore. Uh, Not saying I don't drink, but I don't go to bars or clubs or any of that. I'm more of a homebody, so I enjoy that part of life, you know. Um, and I deleted the Baldur's Gate 3 playlist just to let you guys know because I I want to redo it with patch 8 since it's the final patch, and I want to really change the length of the episodes to maybe an hour and kind of go from there. So that's just so you guys know, that's why I did that. Uh, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was nice being able to come back to this. As you see, I've got some posters, I've got my little computer desk set up. I've been going and dabbling into music producing on the side, just my own stuff, really. Just want to be able to record at home. I got sorry, wrong shoulder. I got an 8 string guitar now. I'll probably play around with that later on, and it's just an update, you know. I got, um, yeah, I got stuff. I'll go over it later, show you. Don't want to go too much into rambling, but that was the Sword Coast book, by the way. I think it's a really good in-depth for context for adventures for people that want to start D&D. I think it's a good book to get. It'll give me a good foundation and you guys a good foundation. Just remember that every few years they're updating and modifying D&D a little bit more, but don't I would say don't start purchasing things that aren't concrete and done. It's the same thing with pre-ordering a video game. Why do that when you can fucking wait till the problems and the kinks are all kind of sorted out? You know what I mean? So, anyway, hope you guys have a good day. Hit me up. I'm gonna be coming in and out of the whole YouTube thing. I'm just doing this as a hobby. Even if you don't listen to it, I'm still gonna be making videos over time. So, I'll catch you guys later.